Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at how to use nematodes for your slug prevention in your garden. It's nice and easy, and it's what we prefer to use as a environmentally friendly method of controlling slugs. So here we have a packet. This one will treat up to 100 square meters. Inside the packet, you can't see very well at the moment. I will open it in just a second. It looks like this powdery stuff. Now, nematodes are a microscopic kind of worm, and what these ones do is they enter slugs into their breathing pores, and they make them terminally ill. They do this by stopping them from eating. And it takes about 3 days to kill the slugs. Obviously they die of hunger. And then when the slugs die, what they do is they break down. The nematodes inside will release bacteria to create more nematodes, and they then attack any other slug that comes. And then when the nematodes can't find any more slugs to keep them self-sustained, they die back to natural numbers. They are naturally occurring, which is why we prefer to use them. And these are good for the environment. They won't hurt any other birds or hedgehogs, things like that. The only things they attack are slugs. They will get snails, but certainly for us, the snails are attacking our crops as well. Not that we have that many, but it's the slugs that we're concentrating on today. So let's get making up the stock mixture. Right, we're going to open it up and show you what it looks like. There we go. Not too dissimilar to sand. And this particular pack we're going to dissolve into 10 litres of water. And Rose is just getting some water out of our water butt and putting it into here.
Only 6 more today.
We've done 4 so far, okay. Here comes a 10th. There we go. Now, Rose, can you go off and find a stick, please?
What kind?
Any stick. We're just going to stir this in, okay? So this is what we had, and you can see there's little holes, little bits that go down in the corners, because this is just a plant pot. Our bucket that we have down here isn't big enough.
I've got 3 options. I've got this one.
That one will do, darling.
And also I've got these.
Oh, this is fine.
I'll use this one.
Okay, we're just going to stir it vigorously until it's all dissolved. That's all done. And now in this watering can, I have 5 litres of water. I've just measured them out as we had a jug, and I just wanted to see where in this big watering can that 5 litres is, and it's just up to the bottom of the handle there. So into that, Rose is going to put half a litre of our stock soup, and then that we will use to water. So here we are. We're going to start with our strawberry bed. We've had the first few strawberries yesterday actually, and we picked 4, and 2 of them had been eaten by slugs. So they're on the prowl, and we want to get rid of them. So as you can see, Rose is just literally spraying this around. Ideally, you want to put this onto moist soil. We aren't doing that today because we don't have much water down here at the allotment, and this is going to work just as it is, just fine. Okay, so Rose is going to show us how to apply this. Just literally watering the ground with them. try and do the ground, so lower the rows. You're doing the ground, not the leaves so much. It doesn't harm anything, but obviously to be as efficient as possible. And go and get some more, darling. Thank you. So what you would normally do is, it's recommended you put this onto moist soil. Our soil isn't moist, it is very hot at the moment and we're really short on water at the allotment, so we're just going to water as is. We've done it like this in the past and it's still been very effective with our slugs. It also says on the packet to reapply every 6 weeks as recommended, but we've not done that before either, and we've always found that one application about now really does us the season. So we'll see how it does this year as well. So it's always been okay for us in the past. Fingers crossed it works this year. Right, now rather than show you everything that we are watering while we're watering, just going to show you, these are our peas. So they're fine at the top, but slug damage at the bottom on these. Little telltale slug signs. And here we go on the spring cabbage there. There is some there, and swinging round to our cauliflower, there's also some there. As you can see, the plants are doing okay themselves, but what happens is, you can see on this leaf here, this big one, that the slugs do climb up and they will eventually eat everything. So each slug will eat twice its body weight in our plants every day. I'd rather be eating them myself. There we go, Rosie's just finishing off the last of the watering. Do let us know if you give this a go, and hopefully you will, as we find it a great environmentally friendly way of keeping the slug population down. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye bye from me and from Rose.